Dip, eccentric, isometric pauses. If you're an adult gymnastics skill seeker working on building stronger dips, you should pause and check this out. Isometrics are a fantastic way to increase strength in the position trained plus and minus 10 degrees. Therefore, we can use isometric pauses in the dip to target weak areas. This is helpful for beginners working to unlock their first dip and for more experienced strength seekers wanting to break through plateaus. If performing pause reps at body weight is easy, you can use a weight belt to add weight to this movement. Here's how to perform eccentric isometric pause dips. You want to start at the top of the dip. If you're comfortable jumping to the top position, go for it. Otherwise, stand on an elevated surface that allows you to move into the top position. At the top, the elbows are locked and the shoulders are depressed. It can be helpful to twist your hands into the bars towards your pinky fingers, as this creates shoulder external rotation, which places the shoulders into a much stronger pressing position. It also rotates the elbow pits to point forward, which allows us to flex the elbows and keep them close by our sides when performing dips. When performing dips, you must keep the shoulders depressed and never allow them to shrug up towards your ears. Finally, at the top, we want to set a hollow body shape with the feet together, the legs straight, a posterior pelvic tilt, PPT, and the spine slightly flexed. Depending on the individual and the program goals, I like to use 1 to 3 pauses during the eccentric dip and hold timers between 5 to 10 seconds. In this example, I pause in 3 positions for 5 seconds. The first pause is at 45 degrees of elbow flexion. The second pause is at 90 degrees of elbow flexion. The final pause is at the bottom of the dip. These are the 3 most common weak spots in the dip. To initiate the eccentric pause dip, lean the shoulders forward before bending the elbows. The forearms stay perpendicular to the floor as we perform dips. The elbows are vertically stacked above the wrists or slightly forward of the wrists, but never move behind the vertical line of the wrists. While we're on the topic of elbows, you want to squeeze your elbows in towards each other behind your back. Do not allow the elbows to flare out to the sides. Keep leaning the shoulders forward as you flex the elbows and slowly lower to the first pause position. Hold the isometric position for the prescribed time before moving to the subsequent pause positions. As you move down, keep the legs straight and gradually pike at the hips so the feet are ahead of the hips. This helps to build strength in the position you want to use when performing strict dips. Continue working your way through each isometric pause until you complete the eccentric phase of the dip. The depth of the dip will depend on your shoulder flexibility. The aim is to move into a deep dip with the shoulders below the vertical line of the elbows and the shoulder blades retracted. If you cannot achieve this yet, work the range of motion you have and aim to feel a deep stretch at the bottom of the dip. Eccentric isometric pause dips can be performed for a single rep or multiple reps. It depends on the number of pauses, the pause time, and the goal of the training phase. Give it a try and see how you go. If you've got questions, please leave them in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.